My name is Socrates. Better known to you guys as Mr. Martin.
Martin here with WBCAD News. We're here outside of the Halia in Athens to interview one of the most famous philosophers and teachers in all of Greece. He is on trial for alleged corruption of youth in his school, where he ignored the traditional deities of his people and supposedly introduced new and unaccepted teachings. We will be questioning him on many things and thank him for being here to talk to us. We appreciate you taking your time to tell us about your trial.
First of all, Ian, I'd like to address the thing about me having a big head. I don't have a big head. I'm a regular guy like you guys too. Well, thank you, Ian, for allowing me to express my ideas on the subject. You seem to have caught me towards the end of my trial. It began with Meletus accusing me of refusing to acknowledge the gods recognized by the state, and of introducing new and different gods, and then of corrupting the youth.
Do you know why Meletus, Anytus, and Lycon are accusing you for these things?
Well, I believe that Anytus is the real power behind the prosecution of me, because he feels that I'm a threat to Athenian democracy, and therefore his way of life. Meletus, on the other hand, is seen by some as a religious fanatic, so you can see why he does not like me and my views. Others have told him that I do not like him, and I see him as a dim-witted second-rate poet.
What is the deal with your third accuser?
Well, the third guy, his name is Lycon. He's an orator, a blowhard in my book, who's less concerned with the truth and more concerned with using his oratorical skills to gain power and influence. He likes to be seen and heard.
Were you offended when they accused you?
No, I cannot expect them to believe in my methods. They are new and require much debate and questioning, something I call the Socratic method.
If you were such a supporter of issues and debate, why didn't you choose the life of politics?
Well, I also discussed why I did not choose to run for politics. It is important to take care of the soul and not worry so much about the materialistic wealth that comes with being a politician.
But in your opinion, what is the real reason you've gotten a bad rap?
Well, as I said to the jury, it is wisdom that they are either jealous of or afraid of. I presume it's a kind of wisdom that comes with being human.
Well, okay then, what do you mean by that? Fine.
All right, let me explain that. Once I visited an oracle with a friend. The oracle told me that no one is wiser than Socrates. After I heard this, I decided to question all the men of Athens presumed to be wise. I could find none wiser than me, but I did realize that day that the people with the most status were the most deficient, whereas the ones with the low status were actually the ones I saw as the most wise.
Considering your bad reputation, would you consider yourself to be a nonconformist? Going against the grain?
Why, yes, I would, but we call it a gadfly. As I told the jury, if you kill a man like me, you will injure yourself more than you would injure me. Society needs a man who, as you say, has gone against the grain. Like a gadfly, if you sting people and whip them into a fury, you do this all in the service of truth.
Since most of the 500 jurors are farmers, do you think that they will understand your defense?
I believe that all men understand the truth. There is no merit to the charges of corrupting youth. Through questioning and concentration, these young men that I have taught have learned to make up their own mind and to question everything to expand their knowledge. I believe the jurors will make the correct decision in this matter.
Thank you for your time, sir. Do you have any last comments you would like to make before the jurors' decision?
All right, just one thing. Remember this. An unexamined life is not worth living. Ladies and gentlemen, we have late breaking news from outside the jail cell of Socrates. We go live now to our Ian Martin.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Martin here. We have late breaking news that Socrates, who was found guilty on all charges earlier today and sentenced to death by a vote of 360 to 140, has just committed suicide by drinking hemlock, a poisonous drink, in his jail cell, as the court ordered. Witnesses say that Socrates took the cup of hemlock of his own free will and walked around until his legs felt very heavy. He then went to his bed, and after a few minutes he took his last breath lying on his back. Witnesses say that his last words were uncharacteristically non-philosophical. He said, "Credo, we owe a cock to Asclepius. Do pay it, don't forget." That's all we have here on the death of Socrates outside his jail cell. Back to you, Mark Anthony.